Okay, so I wanted to show you a little bit about what the Avid 11 rack can do when it's working with Pro Tools and you're recording some guitar tracks. We're going to record a couple guitar tracks, change the tones, and see how easy that actually is to do. So let's get our click track fired up. Let's get our first tone, a little rhythm track. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll stop that. Let's arm a lead track and we'll dial up a tone. Let's go for something crazy. We'll do that Marshall sound that we were looking at before. Here it is. But instead of that, let's add that overdrive and maybe some delay, something kind of crazy. And let's get a mix happening here. I want to hear that rhythm track nice and good, so we want to make sure that's clearly audible. Okay, let's roll it. Put a lead against it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a lead track, we have a rhythm track, and let's hear what that sounds like together. Here we go. Obviously no drums, no bass, I'm just doing this for example. But they're clearly there. You'll notice on your screen capture here that we're using, so you can see what I'm seeing, these little E's. And what's cool about that is the E for 11. Imagine you're playing a song that's 4 minutes long. You've got 10 guitar tracks maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a pop song or something with a lot of cool different tones happening, and you're further along in the tune, you want to go back and change something, but you can't remember how your settings exactly work. Well, you could save presets, that's cool, but in the heat of the moment, sometimes that doesn't always work. Let's say now I'm at this Marshall sound here, and if I was to arm that track, you'd hear that clearly. Playing that Marshall sound with the overdrive pedal and the delay, all that good stuff. But let's say I want to get back and record something on my more bluesy Fender Deluxe type sound, rhythm sound. What I would do is I would go to the WAV file, I select it, and I hit right click, and then I load guitar rig settings. Now if you watch my amplifier, boom, it takes me right back to the Deluxe, and there I am. I didn't touch anything other than those mouse clicks. If I want to go back to the Marshall, I can do the same thing. Pretty cool. So that's one of my favorite features about using the 11 rack when you're in Pro Tools, is that you have all of this tone literally at your mouse click, not even your fingertips. So you can make adjustments on the fly, you can save them, you can save the 11 rack sounds to your computer, you can save it to the hardware device itself, you name it, it can be done. So I hope you enjoyed that little segment. That's just a piece of what you can do when you're recording with the Avid 11 rack.